Alright, chat. Hold on. We can start this off with some, I don't know. We're gonna have to start this off with some angry music, chat. Actually, we can start it off with some Soviet anti-Western propaganda. Let's get it. That's deep right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Military guns. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's choking on the military. Oh, nope. Growing. Now you need some more money. Money. Weapons. Oh, shoot. Weapons. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit, you got the whole military going up in his mouth. Okay. I mean... Okay. Look at the greedy capitalist pigs taking off as the jets, the planes. Look, a mother and her child. A mother and her child, they do not care. Look, the Asian, the Afghani, the African. So they don't care about any, all race included. No one's safe from the capitalist thing. Look, look. No one is safe. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Chat, oh no. You gonna hit the kid, you gonna hit the mom. Oh. Oh. Boom. Fire. Look, look. Boom. More fire, more. All that they've worked for, destroyed. Look, doesn't care about nature, doesn't care about peace. Needs to continue fighting. What? Peace. I mean, okay, let's see the anti-communist propaganda. Let's see the anti-communist. So we saw the communist propaganda, chat, and honestly that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But now let's see the anti-communist propaganda. College presents Make Mind Freedom. Let's see the anti-communist propaganda because that one was really good. It showed, it depicted it was multicultural, it showed all the different types of races out there. It was showing that, hey, no one's safe from these capitalists. They're gonna kill, bomb, they don't care anybody. They don't care about anybody. But let's see the anti-communist propaganda. Let's see if they can kind of depict that same type of feel, if I get the same type of feel from it.
America is many.
Well, they show. Hold on. Oh. Okay, we got white old men, white old women, more white people.
America is many.
We got I guess one Mexican dude.
Things to
Could be really a brown dude. This really could be a person of many different types of origins. I mean, there's a lot of people who are this shade. So
many people. To
yep, mostly white men. So
a 17-year-old kid, it's the malt shop on the corner.
malt shop on the corner. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, chap. The communist propaganda had way more races included, so I'm gonna have to give 1 point to the communist propaganda. For dance and song and stuff, I'm gonna have to give it 1 point to the capitalist propaganda.
To Grandpa, it's the front porch in the cool of the evening. To Mother and her family, it's church on Sunday morning. And to Dad, it's his favorite relaxation.
Another point for being kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Oh, and they did include a different race. So we're gonna have to, but it did really. I didn't see no Asian representation here, so we're gonna have to give the race to the communist propaganda.
And it's the tycoons in Wall Street.
And then he went back to the white old men. So
it's all races, creeds.
Okay. They did just include an Asian kid.
Religions.
So and it did say all races and creeds. So I'm gonna let him tie on that one. I think the communist, hold on, if I'm not mistaken, the communist propaganda was made a little bit earlier than the capitalist one. I don't know. We're gonna rank it up.
It's freedom to work at the job you like.
Okay.
Freedom of speech and to peaceably assemble. Freedom to own property.
Yeah.
Security from unlawful search or seizure.
Where's your warrant, flatfoot?
The right to a speedy and public trial.
Okay, that's a minus point. That was a minus point. We do not on this stream we do not objectify women here, so that is a minus point.
Against cruel punishments and excessive fines.
Treating criminals to this type of luxury dinner, that is also a -1. That is L.
The right to vote and to worship God in your own way.
That's a W.
It is these freedoms that have made America strong.
Okay, so we got our freedom. But management's lousing up everything.
Labor is at fault. It's ruining the country.
My constituents, as your elected representative, I can assure you Labor's right. Management's right. I'm strictly neutral.
Labor, management, politicians, phooey. They can't tell corn from oats.
Wait,
Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problems. Dr. Utopia's sensational new discovery, ism. Ism will cure any ailment of the body politic. It's terrific. It's tremendous. Once you swallow the contents of this bottle, you'll have the bountiful benefit of higher wages, shorter hours, and security. Enormous profits, no strikes. Remember, you're the big boss. Government control, no worry about votes. Name your own salary. Bigger crops, lower costs. Why, ism even makes the weather perfect every day. And now then, because we are introducing...
I ain't gonna lie, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, right now, they selling me communist. If this is anti-communist, this is the dude supposed to be selling me communism, alright? I don't know. Maybe he's selling capitalism, because right now, I'm on board to what he's selling. I'm on board. He said it even makes the weather perfect every day.
Item. For the first time in this country, it isn't going to cost you 1 cent. All you have to do is sign this little scrap of paper, and you get your bottle absolutely free.
I hereby turn over to Ism Incorporated everything I have, including my freedom and the freedom of my children and my children's children, in return for which said Ism promises to take care of me forever.
Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm signing the contract. You might be like, yo, freedoms, Kosi. If I'm starving, right, chat? If I'm out here Hungry? What kind of freedom is that? I'm free to be hungry all day. Forget that, bro. You can have it. You can have all that free speech and all that junk. I want to eat, bro. They all on board. Look at this bum. Look at the bum sleeping under the newspaper, bro.
Pardon me.
Now he gonna say something educated, right, chat? The bum under the newspaper gonna say something educated.
Pardon me.
And who are you, my good man?
I'm John Q. Public.
Ah, my fine friend, you're just in time to share this generous and gigantic offer. Sign right here.
Mind if I read it first?
I mean, I don't mind. You ain't illiterate, are you?
I was here first.
Keep your shirts on, boys.
Including freedom. Freedom? Well, sign away my freedom. Why, this is ridiculous.
Don't be corny, brother.
Sure, our system of free enterprise isn't perfect. But before we throw it away for some imported double talk, let's turn the clock back a few years to see what it's done for us. For example, back in the 1890s, Joe Dokes was just a guy who liked to tinker around his barn. Some people thought Joe was lazy. Some even thought he was nuts. But one day, he had an idea. And because he was free to dream and tinker, Joe had a chance to make something of himself and his idea. So, of course, some people didn't think so much of Joe's idea, but that didn't stop him.
Okay.
So Joe got some money from young Aunt Minnie and Uncle Angus and Grandpappy and Mr. Titus. When Joe's friends and relatives used their savings to help him buy tools and property, they were capitalists. Don't blush, folks. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Now, naturally, Joe needed some help. So he hired Willie Lumpkin, who was out of work anyway, and before long, Willie had the know-how and
Look
became
at this chat. Out of work, no job, tinkering, all this other type of, and look, inheritance. And come on, chat. I ain't say the communism thing was better. I'm just saying that it was more. It pushed their message out better. So it is better. That's all I'm saying. It is better. Like, what's gonna strike you? What's gonna strike you more? What's gonna strike you more? A 9-minute video about. Oh shoot! A 9-minute video about a dude talking about Joe Dirk and Lily Lumpkin and these people walking all funny like ducks and like they pants is up their ass or what or a video showing depicting children, all right, your moms, your children, your wife, your children, you seen women and children getting bombed by capitalism, right? Your home is getting destroyed, your way of life getting destroyed by capitalism. Or would you rather see Joe Dirk?
Because
I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm not gonna finish this 9-minute video. We're gonna have to give you. I'm gonna be completely objective here with my subjective view and give it a 1 to communism. Let me see what the comments say. I love how Joe casually drives through the door to farm and smashes the land of free, not even doors. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love how they mention race hatred as something devised and evil. What?
as capital, management, and labor worked together, Joe's idea grew. It grew and did things even he never dreamed of. Today, the automobile industry provides millions of jobs that never existed before.
So,
and remember, this is a story of only one industry.
They got
There's thousands more scattered all over the United States whose history of development is pretty much the same.
Okay.
We've built a country under the American system that sends more young people to high school and college than all the rest of the world combined. Why, even in the Depression, our
See, and that's another thing. Another thing with the capitalist system. You see how the other countries, you know what I'm saying? The other countries are disadvantaged, are now disadvantaged and cannot compete anymore. Joe Dirt now owns the monopoly on cars, charging exorbitant prices for his vehicles, exchange for a lesser quality vehicle. This is disgusting. This is disgusting, chat. The communism depicted all people in the same scenario. It showed Arabs, it showed Asians, it showed Africans, it showed whites, it showed everybody out here wondering why is my mother out here suffering because of this? You feel me? This propaganda was an L. They could do better.
wages bought more food, clothing, travel, and entertainment than the wages of any other people in the world. Our country has a national income equal to the total national incomes of any other...
Look at this! 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 The destruction. The communist propaganda was correct. The destruction. The absolute heinousy. Is disgusting to see how they just included the races beneath them. Beneath them. Is
the sixth nation in the world. With only 7% of the Earth's, we drive 70% of the world's automobiles. That's just a sample of the things the capitalistic system...
That's consumerism. First of all, that's not capitalism, that's consumerism. It's disgusting.
...given us in only 160 years. Before signing up, you boys ought to try a little taste of Doctorism's formula to see what you'd get in exchange for your freedom. Go ahead, try it.
And then they're going to all realize that it's so much better than what they have now.
You can't do this to me! I'll strike!
The state forbids strikes.
That's slavery. Capitalism also did that.
Wait till the union hears about this!
Ah, yes, the Union. Welcome to our ranks, number 1313.
Oh, man.
I'll take this case to the Supreme Court.
The state is the Supreme Court.
I think the state is the Supreme Court. That really doesn't have to do anything with I think communism is a economic philosophy. So this really doesn't. I mean, you can have two economic and political philosophies don't really have to combine.
Decision is as follows. No more private property. No more you.
The farm folk will put a stop to this.
Farmers don't vote anymore.
What'll they do for seed next year?
You won't have to worry about next year. The state will do your planning from now on.
Yeah. I mean, technically, that. What do you mean? That sounds okay. Okay, let's think about this. They said the state will plan. The state will do the state. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you live in a lap of luxury. It's like I don't have to worry about it. The state will take care of it, which actually is you. You are part of the state.
We must fight to regain our freedom, or everything is lost. Everything!
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
When anybody preaches disunity, tries to pit one of us against the other through class warfare, race hatred, or religious intolerance, you know that person seeks to rob us of our freedom and destroy our very lives.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy how they thought religious and class division and all this was communist propaganda was actually capitalism. Capitalism all did that, bro. Elaborate values very easily demonstrates a small scale of how it cuts. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I think this is one of the worst propaganda videos ever. Just the inaccuracies alone. So, I'm gonna have to give the dub to communist propaganda.